Latest news about your favorite sports and athletes, transfer news, and the controversy of the game is all on Vision Sports.
I saved it! He saved it! Can you believe it?
Vision Sports, your number one authoritative breakfast sports show on radio. Vision Sports, weekdays, 7:30 a.m. on Vision 92.1, Abuja.
Hello, welcome to the More Sports on Radio. Visual Sports of Vision 92.1 from Abuja. And I am a sport bishop, a sport magistrate, a sport pilot, a sport prophet, the professor Nanso Arizechi. On the show today, we'll bring you all the latest happenings from the African military games. Of course, we'll bring you up to speed with the games that we'll be expecting from the top 5 leagues in Europe, including the Nigerian Premier Football League. We'll get you the latest from the Europa League and the Conference League. And we'll also bring you the latest happening for tennis, basketball, Formula One, golf, even sports. We've got you covered from A to Z. Without wasting much time, guys, let's head out, to the local scene. Let's begin, of course, the local scene from the African military games, where we can confirm to you that it was like the Nigerian Armed Forces are leading the table with 187 medals as the second African military games comes to an end on Saturday, November 10th, 2024, with an outstanding medal total of 40 bronze, 47 silver, and 87 gold. Nigeria is clearly in the lead, and about 20 African nations have participated in the game which are held in Abuja, Nigeria. Third place goes to Kenya with 15 goals, followed by Algeria with 42 goals. However, countries such as Senegal, Mali, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, and 5 other countries are yet to secure any gold medals in the competition. The chairman of the technical subcommittee for the game, Brigadier General Abdurrahman Bello, said in a statement that Nigeria's diplomatic relations throughout Africa have been reinforced by hosting the event in Abuja. He also highlighted that the game's substantive economic benefits, pointing out that the event rejuvenated a variety of commercial and corporate endeavors. From the military games, we go to, of course, what's happening in the world of cricket, where the Nigerian male senior cricket team, the Yellow Greens, have booked a place in the final series of the 2026 ICC T20 World Cup qualifiers with one game to spare. Steve Tikolo's men see their spot in the final phase of qualifiers after beating Syria alone by 29 runs for their fourth straight win at the African Sub-Regional Qualifier C in Abuja on Wednesday. The Yellow Greens were also joined by Botswana, who have also secured automatic qualification spot from the group after beating Swatini by 9 wickets. The two teams now join Tanzania, Malawi from qualifier A, Zimbabwe, Kenya for qualifier B, and 2 African representatives at the last T20 World Cup, Namibia and Uganda, who are drawn by to the regional finals. Despite the 2 sports were decided in Abuja, the closing match took place yesterday, and we'll see all 6 countries drawing on the closing day of the sub-regional finals. Okay, talking about the closing days, we now know this how we found out on the final day of the competition, with Captain Sylvester Ope and his cricket teammates went into wild celebration as Nigerian Yellow Greens secured a emphatic victory over Botswana in Abuja, where the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup qualifiers of Regional C playoffs. The Nigerian cricket team made history on Thursday as they won all their matches in the sub-regional, equally unbeaten in previous 4 games, lost the trophy to Nigeria by 77 runs. That's all about Botswana. They were also equally unbeaten. At the Chile match encounter between Botswana and Nigeria scored 181 runs in 20 overs, while the Botswana were restricted to 104 runs, all out in 18.2 overs. Nigeria's Karim Riwan was the best batter of the match with 80 runs of 45 wickets. The excited Nigerian cricket captain Sylvester Ope, was happy as his team got the result. From there, let's now go to South Africa, where South Africa has kicked off the process to ensure the hosting of the Olympic 2036. The International Olympic Committee welcomed a proposal from South Africa on Wednesday to begin outline discussion over the hosting of the Olympic Games in 2036. After the meeting, the Sport Minister, Carton McKenzie, said, I quote, we are at the start of an exciting new process that will lead to South Africa hosting 2036 Olympic Games. The government of national unity under President Cyril Ramaphosa is all about igniting the fire in the bellies of the proud, patriotic South Africans to make South Africa the greatest country in the world. From the Olympics, hopefully they get to win that one and they give us a good tournament. We go to football where we hear that following the defeat to Botswana in the final round of the 2025 African competitions qualifier, Super Eagles of Nigeria have dropped to 44th position in the latest FIFA ranking. The Nigerian side failed to secure maximum points in their final round of qualifiers, playing a 1-1 draw with Benin in Abidjan for suffering a 2-1 defeat to Rwanda. The ranking released on Thursday saw the Super Eagles drop 44 points, up to 44 position from 36th position where they were ranked in October. They are dropped to 5th position in Africa behind Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, and Algeria. This is the top 10. In Africa, you have Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, Algeria, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Mali, Tunisia, and South Africa. Still talking football, this time we go to the far corner where we get ahead of the much awaited international friendly game against Nigerian Super Falcons. Injury has surfaced in the camp of the French women's team. The team interim coach Laurent Banani on Thursday confirmed that the duo of Greg Mbok and Elisa Amanda will not be available for the game due to injury. The game against Nigeria is fixed for Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Nigerian time to take place in August. To the 20 AFCON, we hear that, of course, following the completion of the regional championship, the qualified team for the 2025 and the 20 African Foundation has been confirmed. Nigeria Flying Eagles other coach Zubero Aliyu picked one of the tickets after they emerged as the winner of the one day with the victory over Ghana. Across the list, the qualified teams are Nigeria, Egypt, Senegal, Morocco, DR Congo, Zambia, Tanzania, Sierra Leone, Kenya, and South Africa. North African country Egypt have been announced as the tentative host of the competition in January 2025. The semi-finalists will represent the country at the FIFA Under 20 World Cup that will take place in Chile. Still football, we hear, of course, that the Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL), the youth under 17 stars, once again announced their readiness for the forthcoming football tour of Spain with the 1-0 trial thumping of Access Football Academy. The team list, according to Chairman NPFL, the team finalists will be out today. David Benjamin scored the only goal of the friendly game. We hear that was played at the FIFA Go project of Packet B of the Bushuda Bella Stadium of Abuja. The friendly game was organized to prepare the team ahead of the European tour, where the team will showcase their talent in Seville, Spain, and Portugal. And moving on, guys, we go to talking the year, of course, that one team has pulled out. Of course, one team has finally said goodbye to the CHAN 2024. We had, despite not having to take part in the qualifier, Tanzania have emerged as the latest country to pull out of 2024 Championship of African Nations CHAN. Egypt, Algeria, DR Congo, and Libya are the countries who have declined not to participate in the championship. Tunisia Football Federation on Thursday evening announced their withdrawal after meeting with the National Football Association and the clubs in the country. Tunisia was one of the 3 Arab countries that got a CHAN ticket without playing the qualifiers. Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya have been awarded the hosting rights of the championship in February 2025. From Tunisia, we head out, of course, to the CAF Champions Cup, where we hear that despite securing a comfortable victory over Eyimba International. The board of directors of the Egyptian side, Masri, received former Super Eagles attacker Kano Wamko, the Nigerian legend, who is also the chairman of the People's Elephants, led the team to Egypt for the opening group game of the CAF Nations Cup. A brace from Mahmoud Ahmada had Masri a comfortable 2 away. The directors of the club received Kano and gave him special recognition for what he has done for football in the continent. Kano is one of the few African players who have won the Player of the Year more than once. To the NPFL we go, where we hear that the board of the Nigerian Premier Football League has invited technical manager of the Sporting Stars, Shooting Stars, I beg your pardon, 3FC, Menga Gubote, for an investigative hearing into an interview he may have granted to the media. Gubote spoke to the media at the end of the match the 12th fixture in Lagos against Kodu City, and the league body has considered some of the position he expressed as a breach of the code of conduct for the NPFL coaches. We hear that, according to the report, I quote, we are taking note of the certain unguarded public statement attributed to you following the match the 12th fixture between Kodu and Shooting Stars held on the 17th of March 2024. The remark, as reported, appears to contravene with the league code of conduct for coaches and officials by casting aspersions on the integrity of the match officials and the league governance structure. These actions are considered detrimental to the reputation of the NPFL and stakeholders. Read the invitation to the close. We hear the venue is the NPFL Secretariat in Jabi district of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. In conclusion, the invitation declares that your presence is mandatory and may come with any relevant evidence or representation to support your position. Kindly confirm your attendance or before the Friday 29th of November 2024. That's what we hear. Now, before we get out to the forest, let's go to some things happening as Nigerian players move around the Nigerian players in the foreign scene. We hear that Leverkusen star Gajaka has called Nigerians to pressure with striker Victor Boniface. Boniface is still searching for his first goal on the Super Eagles, having 11 caps. The former Arsenal player made it clear that playing and adapting with the national team is not a day's job. His word is always become with national team, because with the national team, you don't have a lot of time to adapt. You don't have time to work on technical issues. You don't have every day with the same coach or player. Stay calm, because he's a great guy, a great footballer. He will give you a lot to Nigeria to make people happy for sure. But if he's presently not out injured, he's expected to be back for 2026 World Cup qualifying March 2025. And of course, we hear about the Uganda return to the Super Eagles. His band Leverkusen star, Besatella, we hear Uganda return to the Super Eagles of Nigeria for the upcoming international games. The former Southampton player made his debut for the Super Eagles 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Zimbabwe. He has been out of the team since due to injury and loss of form. After the completion of the 2025 African Competition qualifier, the next agenda for Nigeria is to resume with the World Cup qualifier in March. Last game to Command Sports, we believe his consistent performance of John Boy champion will aid a return to the Super Eagles. One man is also eager to leave Genk. We hear that informed striker Tolobe Arogodare has hinted about his possible exit from the Belgian Jupiler Pro League side RKC Genk. The Lanky attacker joined the Limburgers after a successful outing with the French two-side alliance. He has scored 9 goals this season and has propelled the club to a respectable position on the table. To the Show's Cup, we go. What a tournament it was in Abuja with glitz and glamour. But it is, of course, the biggest pre-season tournament in the whole of Africa. We hear that the president of Rwanda Sport Development Foundation, Chief Barrister Paul Eder, has challenged top clubs that participated during the 7th edition of the Show's Cup to brace up for the upcoming end of the season. Chief Eder, who spoke during the closing ceremony of the 24 Show's Cup inside the Go Project pitch of the Bushuna Bella Stadium in Abuja, recalled that most clubs that won the previous pre-season competition go ahead to win the end of the Premiership title. previously known as the Flying Officers Cup before 2022. Edo Queens, Delta Queens, Barca Queens had won the 2023, 2022, and 2020 editions before going ahead to win the NWFL. Speaking, Chief Edo, the only proprietor of women's team in Nigeria, Nigeria Athletes and Honey Badgers went down Monday on how the government started the Makurdi Benue State with only 4 clubs. He said after a few years, the most NWF operation club now look forward to is because the official commencement of the league season. While congratulating the winners of this year's Chief Edo said, Rebel Stars, this is your time. Celebrate. I can see the joy and gladness on your face. And celebrate. It's my friend that you continue to celebrate, but also it also depends on consistency. That's what we hear. We also realize that, of course, the earlier we also heard that the local advisory committee chairman, Coach Haruna Leita Usman, and the vice chairman of the RSDF, Malam Bisaya, expressed gratitude to the participating clubs and supporters for their role in ensuring a huge competition. Roma Stars became overall winners, beating Abia Angels by penalties. The third place match was also Nigeria runners up by emerging winners after their match with former Serious Cup winner Bayelsa ended 4-3 on penalties. And I quickly go let's run, of course, to the ferry scene and get you up to speed. We start off from Formula One over here, but of course, the senior team was fired by Formula One's governing body says the FIA is running out of people to do this job. They commented by Tim Meyer, a senior team for 50 years, who said he was fired this week. Come after ABC Sports learned that Jonathan, deputy Formula 2 race director, has also left the FIA. Meyer and Tan bring the number of senior figures to the part to 4 in just over 2 weeks after the firing of former Formula 1 race director Lewis Buttigieg and FIA compliance officer Paolo Bazzari. Tan had been set to take over Formula 2 race director at the final 2 rounds of the season in Qatar and Abu Dhabi Grand Prix over the next 2 weekends. But the departure means that Rio Marquez will now be the race director for both Formula 1 and Formula 2 at the 2 events, as well as the female-only Formula 1 academy. From now we go, of course, to boxing, when we hear that Conor Dan's hope of returning to the ring in Britain moved a step closer as a result of the UK anti-doping decision not to appeal his suspension being lifted. The 28-year-old had his British license revoked in 2022 by the British Boxing Board of Control after 2 failed drug tests in the lead-up to his counsel fight against Chris Eubank Jr. The suspension was lifted earlier this month, with Uka saying that the National Anti-Doping Panel was not comfortably satisfied and that the BBC had proved that he had contaminated an anti-doping rule violation. Uka had given 21 days to appeal, but the organization had decided not against doing so. To tell this, well, we can let you know that world number 2 is Swatek and 5-time Grand Slam champion has accepted a 1-month suspension after testing positive for a banned substance. So 3-year-old, reigning French Open champion, tested positive for a heart medication, Trazine, in an out of control sample in August 24 when she was world number 1. We also know that the International Service Integrity Agency asserted that it was caused by contamination of the regulated non-prescription medication melatonin manufactured and sold in Poland, which Swatek took for jet lag and sleep issues. Swatek's level of fault was therefore considered to be at the lowest end of the range of non-significant fault or negligence. From tennis, we go to football, where we can let you know that Manchester midfielder Rodri hopes to return. Yes, he has to return before the end of the season. Rodri actually his anterior cruciate ligament in his right knee during this 2-2 draw with Arsenal in September. An injury, but Coca-Cola said will keep him out for the rest of the season. City have failed to win any of their past 6 games in the competition in Rodri's absence and is playing international hope to help his teammates before the season is over. He said, "My target is to come back this season. I don't know, give up on the season. I don't want to make any mistakes. I think the 6 or 7 months already told the rest or the rest is football podcast. I'm doing much better than I thought. I'm enjoying the rest. The positive say that way. My feeling was not like crack. The knee was stable. I was confident it was too bad, but I had a positive mentality now, and that is wait and see if he can come before the end of the season and give his team a massive boost. Okay, we go to one man. We hear that of course, we go to Brighton, where we hear, of course, that Brighton manager Fabian Hussler says Evan Ferguson is not available to go on loan, but the striker must accept his role at the club. The Republic of Ireland, for one, has started just one Premier League match this season and appears behind Danny Welbeck, Georgino Ruta, and Joao Pedro in Hussler's list of strikers. The 20-year-old missed nearly 5 months this year for ankle injury and had to wait until the middle of September to make his first appearance of the season. Telegraph reported earlier this week that the Seagulls will be open to allowing him to leave in January on loan, but Hussler denies that is the case. Moving on now, we go, of course, to the games that played in the Europa League and the Conference League. Let's look at what how the English things are planned out. We know that Tottenham Hotspur played at a 2-2 draw against Roma, thanks to a 90th minute equalizer by a certain man you know so well, whose name is Matt Hummels. It's not a late equalizer for Carlo Ranieri. Roma to frustrate Tottenham Hotspur in the Europa League. So the main game Tottenham for the lead, and indeed the Cote d'Ivoire International equalized in 20 minutes. Brian Johnson made 2-1 just before halftime, but Hummels equalized late to ensure that game ended 2-2. For Man United as well, it was a time to be happy, I can assure you, as they beat Bury Glimt at the Old Trafford by 3-2. And Alejandro Garnacho gave Bayern in the first minute of play. How Jones equalized in the 19th minute. Rasmus Højlund, Zinka Naro made 2-1 Bury Glimt in the 23rd minute. 2 goals from Rasmus Højlund in the 45th and 50th minute ensured that Man United won by Bury Glimt by 3-2. Yes, not all over yet, but at least the result I would gladly heart of a certain Ruben Amorim, the new manager of Man United, who celebrated the victory at Old Trafford, but admitted that there is a sense of anxiety and the players are trying to understand his demand. So, what are the demands of Ruben Amorim? Wait and see. And for Chelsea, in the Conference League, were not just winners, but comfortable winners. Just not picking up a red card in the 90 plus 6 minutes as Christopher Nkunku and Modric scored to give Chelsea 2-0 win against Hoffenheim in the Conference League. Before we give you games that will be coming up this weekend, let's give you the result of games that went down in the Conference League and, of course, the Europa League. Before we give you the results of games, some of games that will come up in the top 5 leagues in Europe, including the Nigerian Premier Football League. This weekend, the games to look out for. Let's start out, of course, what went down in the Conference League. We start off, of course, from Europa League, where Anderlecht played a 2-2 draw with Porto. Athletic Club beat Augsburg by 3-0. AZ Alkmaar played a 1-0 draw with Galatasaray. Besiktas were beaten by Maccabi Tel Aviv by 3-1. Dynamo Kiev won. Victoria Pilsen 2. Lazio played a goalless draw with Ludogorets. That's bad. Karabakh were beaten by Lyon at home by 4-1. RFS lost to PAOK Salonika by 2-0. FC Midtjylland lost at home to Eintracht Frankfurt by 1-2. FC Twente lost to Union Saint-Gilles by 0-0. FCSB 0, Olympiacos 0. Bravorossi 4, Malmo FF 1. Man United beat Bodo Glimt by 3-0. Nice 1, Rangers 4, Racing 2 Ajax 0, Braga 3, Hoffenheim, Slava Prague 1, Fenerbahce 2, and Tottenham 4. That's a 2-2 draw with Roma. FC Astana in the Conference League beat Vitória de Guimarães. Played a 1-0 draw with Vitória de Guimarães. Barak 2, LASK 1. Second Brugge beat us by 2-0. Dynamo Minsk lost to Copenhagen by 1-2. FC Hoffenheim were beaten by Chelsea by 2-0. In their home backyard, FC Noir and Viking played a goalless draw. Molde lost to Apoel Nicosia by 0-0. NK 3, Jagiellonia 3, Panathinaikos 1, AJK Helsinki 0, St. Gallen 2, TSC Pakatopuna 2, Gutierrez lost to Jugadin by goals to nil. Fiorentina beat Pavos by 3 goals to 2. Lugano beat Ghent by 2 goals to 0. Lada Boslav beat Real Betis by 2 goals to 1. Olympiaja Ljubljana beat Lada by goals to 0. Ammonia Nicosia lost to Liga Warsaw by 3 goals to 0. What happened again? That's a 1-1 draw with Shamrock Rovers. Al-Fai lost to Aruba by goals to 0. Alcod lost to Al-Kholi by 2 goals to 1. Al-Fatih was beaten by Al-Riyal by 2 goals to 1 in the Saudi Pro League. Now let's quickly, because of time, now run to the fixtures of games that are going down quickly. We start off from the Nigerian Premier Football League, the MPFL, Brendan Insurance. This is how it looks like. Brendan Insurance will play in the MPFL top games in the Nigerian Premier Football League this weekend, and it will begin exactly this weekend. A game start up on Saturday, March day 15. So these are the games to look out for. March day 15. Brendan will take on Plateau United tomorrow. Maybe Stars Quara tomorrow, Sunday. Economic Rosa Bayelsa. Rivers take on Caterpillars. Ikorodu take on Aqua United. Shooting Stars take on Abia Warriors. Nigeria Tornadoes take on Weber Stars. Katsina versus Sunshine Stars. Eyimba versus Enugu Rangers. Big game. And Heartland will take on Nasarawa United. Manchester Sudan versus Real Betis. Sevilla will take on Osasuna. Okay, this is how much we can take on the show. Unfortunately, we can't give you the other show, but one game continue the Serie A. Verona will take on Cagliari in the Bundesliga. The Leverkusen versus Berlin, and of course in the first league, Rennes versus Saint-Etienne. But come on, go watch the top 5 leagues in Europe, including the Nigerian Premier Football League. When we come back on Monday, we'll be doing the review. Okay, I keep talking about living sports. Sports is live, and meaningless without sport. I mean, one and only your sport bishop, your magistrate, your pilot, your prophet, your professor. None so as you have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now and have a wonderful day.